You don't have to do a show off thing that you are one of the best in the interviews or even for that matter during your work scenarios. All that you have to do is one simple thing. And today we're going to talk about that. Hey, if you are new to my channel and watching this video for the very first time, my name is Gautam Telugu. I live in New Brunswick, Canada, and I talk about HR, careers, and related aspects covering both Canada and the Indian markets from my 16 years of experience. And today I'm sharing about this topic, which is quite related to me as well, of course. And I often see a lot of immigrants, or even for that matter, those professionals who are new in their careers struggle a bit here and there to get that kind of visibility. Because at one point in my career, I was also in the same boat. And today I'm going to talk about those relationships that I was able to build, those kind of tactics that I practiced by learning through my failures. And I'm going to share those with you. Hope this is going to be helpful for you as well. So, you may not be the one who is loudest in the room, in the meeting, in the interview, right? So, you don't have to necessarily show that you are the smartest and can do anything kind of it and you can speak anything about it. But only one thing that you need to continue to invest in doing it consistently is asking questions, asking right set of questions. Because when you are attending an interview, and especially you would also be given an opportunity to ask questions at the end of the interview or the beginning of the interview, or it could be during interactions, which naturally occur in a way that you could ask some questions, clarifying questions, or anything of that sort, right? So, as long as you don't understand the question that the other panel member had asked, and if you're asking clarifying questions, it's going to show the panel members that you are trying to think. You're asking them for clarification, you're asking them to summarize what exactly they mean by it, so that you can lay out your answer according to what they want to hear. And if you just assume whatever they asked and you don't go ask clarifying questions, and imagine your answer is not tied to what they are looking for, then all the effort that you put into meet that set of people goes for wrong. And similarly, you may be attending interviews with a group of professionals, which are externals, or it could be even internals or your own team members, asking the questions which ties to the bigger picture. In case you don't have a complete picture of what they're talking about and what are the long-term goals specific to the meeting's agenda, you can ask those questions. Absolutely. So that is what it is going to be thought-provoking for the rest of the groups. And that's where you show visibility. You don't really need to do something magical. It's a simple question that you could ask, and it's going to change the entire game. So organizations certainly recognize not just the people who are the loudest in the room, but they also recognize the people who are asking those right set of questions at the right time, which totally makes sense, right? Even in the interviews, often to till date, I see some can walk into the interviews and they don't really come prepared to ask any sort of questions to the panel. But I also see some of the candidates who are very subtle, soft spoken, but still they ask right set of questions at the end of the interview, which completely change their game because it has showcased what is their thinking strategy, how are they really thinking to enter into the organization kind of thing. And that is like you are indirectly projecting that you can think through well and ask clarifying questions. So you're indirectly showing them that you have the potential to interact with your stakeholders or your external partners or whoever they may be. And imagine if the role requires you to be strategic or needs a lot of social gatherings and all of it, the questions are going to play a critical role for you, right? Especially in those set of interviews or in those kind of roles, if you're not exhibiting those, then it's not going to work out, right? That's an opportunity for you to show indirectly, demonstrating that by asking those set of questions. Sounds pretty simple, but not everybody does it. Trust me on this, whether you're an introvert or extrovert or whatever it is. I'm sure extroverts probably be in a situation to ask any sort of questions because the kind of awareness that they may have or kind of comfort they might feel asking any sort of question may vary from those who are introverts, who are trying to get their foot on the ground. So those people might struggle, but as long as you go prepared, I'm sure it's going to work out for you as well. Think about it. Think in doing based on the situation. It could be in the interview, or it could be your own team meeting, or it could be your whole organization strategy meeting, or whatever it could be. Ask right questions and get that visibility that you always deserve for.